Bradley Charbonneau, no, yes but, yes and, no, yes but, yes and, Bradley Charbonneau.
Today, I have for you just 2 words. 2 simple words. Easy to spell, easy to pronounce, even in multiple languages. And these are words that individually are good. But together, they can make magic. These 2 words have the power to improve your relationships and increase your creativity to the point where others may perceive you in a different way. In other words, these 2 words have the power to change your personality. These 2 words are yes and. Yes and. I hear you. You're silent, but I hear you. You're thinking, come on. These 2 little words, we use them on a daily basis, individually. When you put them together is where the power is. Now, the challenge with these words is there is a certain balance of risk and reward. Now, we humans, we tend to prefer to avoid risk rather than go for the reward. We tend to avoid danger rather than seeking adventure. And these 2 fabulous words have some stiff competition in this arena. No and yes, but. The options we have to choose who we are. No, yes, but, yes, and. Rather than share with you some scientific theoretics about the afternoon words of yes and, let's do a little audience participation. Let's get this party started. Here we go. I am going to ask you the same question 3 times, and I am going to prompt you for 3 different answers. Here's the cheat sheet. It's going to be no, yes, but, yes, and. So you know exactly what to say. Let's practice on that first round. And the reason we're doing this is because I want you to feel these words. Feel how they come from you and feel how they are received by your partner. Here we go. The question is something that has a little bit of risk, a little bit of reward, a little bit of adventure, a little bit of danger. Okay, here comes your part. I want you to shout out just that one word, no, as loud as you can. Here's the question. Would you like to come to the gala tonight?
No!
Oh. This is going to be a little lonely, but... So what happened here? I offered up an invitation, and you declined it. I opened the door to adventure, and you promptly closed it. And this is perfectly acceptable. Not only acceptable, but recommended in many circumstances in our daily lives. No. Let's move on to the slipperier slope. Slipperier slope of yes, but. Now for this example, if you need a little help for the Dutch and the French, yes, but is the ever popular Dutch phrase that starts out, ja, maar. And for the French, oui, mais. So shout it out in whatever language you like. And for this round, I would like you to shout out, yes, but, and then your excuse or reason why you don't, or you can't, or you don't want to go to the gala, even if you really do. I just want to hear it, a real negative response. Yes, but, and the fantastical reason you don't want to do it. Here we go. Would you like to come to the gala tonight? Oh. Wow, it wasn't really what I was expecting. So what happened here? You raised my hopes with yes. You crushed them with a big old but. And then you smothered them into the ground. Because what we're really saying is yes, but no. Ja, mais nee. Oui, mais no. That's what's happening here. Let's move on to happier pastures, shall we? Let's move on to the power of yes and. Now here for you, this is the chance to improve your relationship by listening, acknowledging the question, and agreeing, and then increasing your creativity by adding your own idea to the existing idea. So I want to hear yes and your additional fun element, event planners, I hope you're listening, for what we can do later on at the gala, what you would like to do. I want to hear it loud and proud. I want to feel your answer. Here we go. Would you like to come to the gala tonight? Can you feel the energy shift? We were down here with no. We're up here with hope for yes, but we got crushed by the but. And then we got down to no. And here we have yes and. Yes and. What happened here? I had an idea. And then you had an idea. And together we made it our idea. What was me became we. This can work in our professional life and our personal life. This can work from the boardroom to the bedroom. For me, my professional life was the question, Bradley, would you like to join Toastmasters? Yes. And maybe I'll run for president. Your personal life, maybe you're home from the conference, you're on the couch with your partner, and he or she asks, hey, honey, would you like to sit on the couch and watch some Netflix? No. Yes, but. Yes, and. I'm going to let your fantasies fly with that one, and I want to hear it one more time. Everybody, let's hear those two words one more time. Yes, and. Contest chair.